If you're a Catholic woman who's been wanting to lose weight, but all the things that you're trying aren't working, stay tuned. I'm going to tell you why what you've been doing isn't working, but what you can do that is effective and has lasting results, and it doesn't include a diet. If you're new here, my name is Denise Jelinek. I am your Catholic health and weight loss coach and creator of Weight Loss with the Holy Spirit. And today I want to tell you why what you've been taught isn't working and what you can do instead. So we've been taught that when we want to lose weight, we look at all the variables, the food, the exercise, the stress, the sleep. We look at an area that the Lord has been like, hey, I think you really should get more than 5 hours of sleep. What we do is then we make a plan. We make a food plan or an exercise plan. There's nothing wrong with that plan, but we're making that plan because this is what someone on Instagram told me. Oh, this is what I read about. This is what my sister-in-law is doing. So we make a plan based on pretty much other people's advice about our life. We assume that just having the information and making a plan will lead to doing the action and following the plan, which would get us the results. Now that would be a great idea and it makes a lot of sense, but that's just not how it plays out because typically we're not able to follow the plan for more than 3 days, 3 weeks, even 3 months. But at some point it will stop working for us because it wasn't made to address the real problem, which we're going to get to in a little bit. And when you don't follow the plan, then that leads into even more problems. We feel confused, overwhelmed. See, the problem with this approach is that it really leads you out of the Holy Spirit's peace. The Holy Spirit would never give us confusion and frustration and that feeling of helplessness. The other thing is that you make it mean so much about you. I mean, I did the same thing as well. I'm a horrible human being. I can't stick to anything long. We just make it mean so much and we start to feel horrible about ourselves. Now, listen, we wouldn't be talking about this at all if it actually got you the results you wanted. That's why we're addressing this. So forget that it disconnects you from the Holy Spirit. You feel horrible about yourselves. But the truth is it just doesn't work. It's not getting you to that healthy weight that you can maintain for the rest of your life. But I know exactly what will. Now, I want you to know that my approach to weight loss does not include diets or willpower. I want to teach you a new way. You haven't been doing anything wrong. It's just no one has taught you this, is that there's 2 things that you need. Number 1, you need to know where to start. And starting here, manipulating these variables isn't where you need to start. The other thing is that we think we're just going to manipulate the variables and that's going to solve the problem. It's not the problem. And I'm going to show you how to find out where the problem is and what the problem is so that you stop wasting your time and effort. Aren't you guys tired and exhausted from wasting so much time and effort? I was there. I know what that cycle is like. Let's do some research. Let's make a plan. And then we're going to stick to the plan. It doesn't work. It's time to teach you a new way. Remember that knowledge plus a plan doesn't really equal results. So where do you start? The first place that you want to start is to be the Lord's secretary. Take 5 days to 2 weeks. There's a 5-day challenge that will give you all the sheets for this. It's very simple. And the Holy Spirit will reveal 2 things to you. So the first thing that you'll do is ask yourself 2 questions. What do I feel? What do I need? I know it sounds silly. The women I work with are like, hey, I did it. Even though I thought it wouldn't do anything. Their eyes were opened up to the real problem. The Holy Spirit reveals so much to them. But at the end of the day, you're going to ask the Holy Spirit, what did the Holy Spirit reveal to me about my weight loss struggles? And you guys know that when we ask the Lord a question, He is so faithful and revealed to you exactly what He wants you to know. Now, the second thing that you want to do is to start taking notes about your food. This isn't a food log because the food is the least important part. We're trying to notice any patterns. So what you'll write down is food notes. The women I work with write down the time that they eat, their hunger level. By the way, you can define your own hunger scale, where they are, the location, their posture. Are you laying in your bed, at your desk, seated at a table, at your kitchen counter, the food that you're eating, and also your thoughts. What's my brain thinking right now? Wow, this isn't going to be enough food. This is too much. He's such a jerk. Well, I can't believe this is happening. Just check in with your brain. What thoughts are going through your brain? Now, I also have the women check off if they are doing 3 habits that I recommend. The 3 habits that you will eventually learn as you become part of the Weight Loss with the Holy Spirit program is chew your food at least 20 times, empty your hands between bites, and don't put more food in your mouth until your mouth is empty. And you don't have to start that from the beginning, but just check off. Because of those 2 things, you're checking with yourself and you're taking food notes, you will be able to step back after 5 days or 2 weeks and notice exactly what the problem is. Exactly where things are going south. Exactly. And that is what is so exciting. So I invite you to take this amazing 5-day free challenge where you will find out exactly, number 1, where to start. And it's not addressing these things, or maybe it is. The Holy Spirit will reveal that to you. And He will also reveal to you what the real problem is so you can start solving for that and creating real solutions for that. When we address the real problems, life gets simple, we get the answers, and we get things that are customized for us and our problems, not just based on tons of research out there on the internet and then compiling some grand plan, no matter how beautiful your plan is. Discover what works for you now, not 10 years ago, for you. Not all the Instagram people, not your sister-in-law, not your mom, for you. If you like knowing simple ways to get to a healthy weight, I want you to subscribe to this channel so that you can get notifications every single week and motivation like this. And if you'd like to join the amazing free challenge, go to weightlosswiththeholyspirit.com and you will know exactly where to start on this weight loss journey, which is the key to lasting weight loss. All right, everybody, have a blessed day.